We're going to talk about the fluency skill expression today. Expression is changing your voice, gestures, or facial expressions to match the emotions in the story. You can do that by paying attention to what the words are saying, the punctuation, and phrases. You want to match your voice to the meaning so that it makes it more interesting. Here are some of the punctuation that you might see. You want to use those to help you when you're reading. Exclamation point. You stop. Your voice goes up, usually to show excitement, sometimes to show anger. A period. You stop. Question mark. Your voice goes up. Comma. You pause and you slow down and you take a breath. When there's quotation marks, you keep going like you're talking. You want to imagine being the character, so you want to read it like a person. Let's look at some examples of using punctuation. So, for example, this just says no. Then this one says no. This one has a question mark and it says no. And then we've got wait. So we've just got wait, wait, and wait. So you can see that those are all different. They're not the same depending on the punctuation. So it's very important to pay attention to the punctuation when you're reading. I'm going to read a little bit of this fluency passage, A Wild Walk, and I want you to think about how I'm reading it. Today I went for a walk in the forest with my dad and our dog Mac. We thought it would be a peaceful, easy hike. Boy, were we in for a surprise. It started out as a nice sunny day. Mac was romping along ahead of us on the trail. He liked to stop and sniff things like bushes and logs. Now, did I read that with the punctuation? So now I'm going to read it again. This time I want you to think about how I'm reading it. Today I went for a walk in the forest with my dad and our dog Mac. We thought it would be a peaceful, easy hike. Boy, were we in for a surprise. It started out as a nice, sunny day. Mac was romping along ahead of us on the trail. He liked to stop and sniff things like bushes and logs. Mac's nose is much more sensitive than a human's, said Dad. He can smell where other animals have been, even if they left the area a long time ago. Wow, that's cool, I said. Hey, Mac, you have smelling superpowers. Notice this time when I read that you could really hear the punctuation. And sometimes there wasn't any difference in the punctuation, it was just a period. But you can still use the words to help you figure out, and the phrasing to help you figure out how to say something. Use the punctuation, the words, and the phrases to read with expression.